What's up, guys? It's John. Today we've got my buddy Jeff Bloovman here from Arm Dynamics. Say hi.
Hi.
And I asked Jeff to show you guys 3 of his favorite drills. We're going to look at these over the next couple weeks. Today we're just going to take a look at one drill. He's going to explain how it works, and then we're going to go out to the range, try it out. Jeff's going to demonstrate. I'm going to try it out, and you guys are going to get to try it at home at your own range. And then, of course, come back and ask Jeff questions.
Sure.
So without much further BS, Jeff, why don't you explain the drill, and then we'll take a look at the range.
All right, thanks, John. Okay, well, the first drill that we're going to be working on is called this bar drill, okay? And what we're going to be doing is working now that John went out and trained with Corey and Erica, and they taught him trigger reset, which I think is, first of all, is the way that we approach it. Until people understand how to use trigger reset, and then we take it to resetting in the recoil. Meaning, you've got 2 ways of approaching how to run the trigger, how to manipulate your trigger. You've got skills in sequence, meaning for trigger reset, I'm on the front sight, bang, gun goes off, I'm back on the front sight, I reset the trigger. That would be a sequence of things. Then we can run things in parallel, okay? So that bang, gun goes off, as the gun's coming back down onto threat, I reset my trigger so that when I get back on my front sight, all I need to do now is press, okay? And this becomes instrumental in making us very quick from threat to threat kind of shoots, okay? So that's what we're gonna be working on as far as this goes. And we're also going to be working on with this bar drill is tracking our front sight in the vertical plane. So you got vertical plane, you got horizontal plane, right? So tracking the front sight in the vertical plane. I'm going to coach John through this, each one specifically, okay? So the first one is we're going to be working, I'm going to be kind of dialing in and kind of being a microscope, so to speak, on John's grip and seeing how he can get more aggressive in controlling his tool, the tool being the firearm. Okay? He's going to be aiming at the lower edge of the target and tracking his front sight in this vertical plane. So that maybe the first time he presses the trigger, the front sight, and we'll use like, use my thumbnail, is like this. Wham. Bam. And I want him to, we'll slowly have him get it dialed in until it's really, I just want this front sight just bobbing. Slow fire, but rhythmically. Okay, slow fire, but rhythmically. And then if you think about cadence, again being rhythmic shooting, being a dial on a tuner, except that rather than the volume, it'll be the cadence control. We'll go bang, 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 bang. So giving you control of your cadence, okay, again, and giving you more control over the tool. So the second one will be slightly faster, again, tracking in the vertical plane so that hopefully that front sight's just bobbing, again, aiming for the lower edge. And the third one is basically going to be him firing as fast as he can while achieving a fist-size group. A fist-size group being the general size of the human heart and the area of the head that we're aiming for, i.e. the ocular cavities and the nasal cavities, which are really going to be the only areas that are going to be receptive to our bullets, okay? If you want to learn more about that, take a class with us. Okay. So this is the drill that we're going to be doing in this video, is the bar drill, also known as tracking the front sight in the vertical plane. All right. So again, just going, we're going to go from the left one to the right one. We're going to focus on one shot card at each point. And the first one is just going to be to kind of get dialed in to getting really aggressive with our grip, getting our thumb riding forward, pointing towards threat, and kind of locking and hyperextending our wrist and our elbow so that this becomes just this rigid platform, and then so we can just run our sights, or run our trigger so as not to disrupt our sights as best as possible. So we're going to get John up here, and he'll shoot.
So as it turns out, watching me fight through a wrist injury and kind of fumble my way through the drill because of that doesn't really get the point across as the way I intended. So what I'm going to do is kind of cut out most of the stuff where I'm shooting and let Jeff demonstrate how this is supposed to run. Again, guys, if you have questions, please leave them in the comment section. I know I'll be there to help as much as I can, and I know Jeff will as well.
Okay, so John wanted me to just demonstrate the bar drill and kind of the ability to turn up the cadence at will. So I'm going to be using this handy-dandy Beretta Model 92F compact, kind of a rare gun. I don't have a lot of trigger time behind it, so I thought what better way to test it and kind of get dialed in with it than do this. So, all right, so I'm going to start at the far left one, just nice slow fire, just going for repeatability and etc. and consistent cadence. Cadence okay?
Good cadence.
Okay. So I'll give 3 more just at that.
Solid.
Okay. One a little bit tiny off the shot card, but whatever. I'll go for the middle one, just dial it up a little bit.
Great.
Okay, good cadence, good little group, which means that I really can go faster, which we'll do with the last card. We'll see if I can continue maintaining at least a fist-sized group or smaller. So I'll do 3 more at the center card.
Excellent.
Good cadence, okay?
Great.
I've instructed John to tell me if the cadence is good or not. Whenever you're using a shooting partner, make sure that you're actually using them to their ability. Otherwise, it's just like masturbating, okay? And you don't really need people there unless you have a cam show. I don't know, whatever. I'm not going to judge. So I'm just going to change out magazines for this. Typically, I'd rack the slide, but I'm trying to conserve my ammo right now for the purpose of this drill. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, so the last one.
That was good.
Okay. So that was 5 rounds. More or less about as fast as I'm comfortable shooting because I'm getting back on that front sight. How was the cadence, okay?
That was good.
So that's kind of demonstrating how you can do the drill. Slow, bit faster, pretty much as fast as you can fire. Again, maintaining a good cadence, think like metronome, right? Other things about that is you could also go from one to the other to the other, just in sequence. So bang, 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 bring the gun over, bang, 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 bang. You know what I mean? So be creative with this, as long as you're kind of defaulting to understanding what the purpose of your drill is. Have some fun with it and do it safely. Also note that the videos that John and I are doing together is not a replacement for formal training. Make sure that you go out there, whether it's with Arm Dynamics or another instructor, and get some formal training, because there may be a bunch of stuff that you're missing in addition to doing well. So food for thought.
All right, so as you guys could see, that was pretty interesting. I actually learned something that I wasn't expecting to learn, which was that setting the trigger as you're pushing out. That was really, really valuable, because as you guys could see, that first double action pull, because I haven't practiced it as much as I should have, I was pulling that real bad. So as soon as he gave me the advice to kind of set it while we're going,
Prep it.
Prep it. Excuse me. And once we did that, it was worlds better. And I think the drill overall for me was great. I definitely want to try it. It's something to incorporate into daily training, because if you stick to the same drills, you're going to get bored, and you're also going to get stuck in a rut. You want to mix things up, in my opinion. How do you feel about that?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, and there's a mazillion, that's halfway between a million and a billion. That's my joke that nobody laughs at. Drills that you can do out there. These are just 3 of the ones that I really happen to like.
Right.
But there's so many different drills. I mean, you can incorporate spray paint cans and numbers and shoots and no shoots, which is also an important part of this. If you draw your gun in the street and need to shoot people that need to be shot, obviously there's going to be people around that don't need to be shot. So practicing not just clearing plates, or clearing targets.
Positively identifying a target.
Positively identifying something as a threat before you go ahead and decide to press rounds on them, because once you fire them, you can't take them back.
Very cool. Yeah. I mean, that's 100% true. You can't take one back once it's left the gun.
Correct.
So guys, hopefully you all enjoyed that. Again, try it out. Give us some feedback. Let us know what you think. Definitely go check out Jeff on Facebook, YouTube, and www.armdynamics.com. Definitely swing over there and check out what he's got to offer. There's a lot of good stuff. And we also want to say thank you to Philly Gun Range for letting us come out and use the range today. It's been a lot of fun, and these guys were very generous to allow us to use their range.
Yeah, for sure. And just understand also that watching training videos is a great way to get information, but it's not a replacement for formal firearms training.
100%.
Find reputable firearms instructors, come train with Arm Dynamics. We'd love to have you, and then go from there.
All right, guys, that's it for today. So as always, thank you for watching.
Bye now.